Hey guys, what's up? This is Mando-Bricks, and this is my Hydralisk MOC from Starcraft. This is my week 2 of doing Starcraft, so let's go ahead and get on into it with a little bit of scaling. We have the most normal person ever. He comes up to about its face, if you angle it like that. So there's an idea of the scale. That should be about accurate to what they actually are in the video game. Though whenever you play the video game, if any of you have ever done that, all the scaling is off. I mean, yeah, if you look up videos and stuff of what the scaling is actually like, it is massive. Like some of that Protoss stuff is huge. Anyway, here it is next to my Marauder. They're almost the same height, but the Hydralisk is actually a little bit taller, which is also, of course, accurate. So now that we're past that, go watch the build on the Marauder if you're interested in that. That was last week's build. But let's just go ahead and get into how I built this. So it's kind of built off of the different matrices of different types of systems. So I have a ball and socket joint system for the tail and the waist. This joins into there with this, and then that's just one of those and everything. Pretty basic on the bottom. And then that just goes into another system of ball and socket joints. I'll take the arm off for right now. It's not really important. And then the body is all sorts of wacko. So it starts with a ball and socket joint connection here to the body. And it moves into some headlight bricks, which attach this whole section, including where the arms are. And then it also has a separate thing back here. This is a assembly of, this is a shield piece. I think that was in a Harry Potter set. Got a a snowshoe from Ninjago from like ages and ages ago. That was a rattlecopter, I believe. The random things I remember. Some more headlight bricks there that attach to some other pieces there. And then the rest of this is kind of just built up from that central core as well, so it's all not really worth going over. Head, I wanted it to be very simple because whenever you try to build detail into something that's small, it ends up being either completely out of proportion or just looking really weird. So I could see you doing some like mandibles or something for that area, but anything more than that is probably going to be kind of wonky. I don't know. And then for the arms, those are just attached by these pieces, which is attached to a 1x2 clip, and then 2 headlight bricks that attach these 2 spines, which can shoot spines and everything, which can apparently go through like a few inches of steel, as we see when they hit Marines. So that's fascinating. I have no idea how that works. Probably some sort of chemical combustion reaction or pressure-based system or any other means of things, because there are not any creatures in the actual world that can shoot spines, and no porcupines don't shoot spines. Anyway, so for the arms, of course, posability-wise, they move all the way up, all the way back, which gives them a lot of potential as far as movement. And they can also move to the side, so you can kind of keep them tighter into the body like this, or you can spread them out a lot more in a more kind of like larger menacing position. The claws, I mean, like they can twist. They don't need to, though. There's not really any purpose to that. But these frontal ones, because of the piece that they use, can actually extend. So you can get a greater or a lesser angle with that quite easily. And it's also a very rigid design, so it'll stay in that position. So that's not an issue at all. Body, obviously, it's all ball and socket joint. So, I mean, like this could move all the way around. It can move up and down. You make it kind of a little bit taller if you really wanted it to, but I kind of like this angle that it has already. And then same thing with the tail. It's all ball and socket joints, so you can imagine the range of movements it has with that. That's plenty flexible and everything. So yeah, that's most of what I got for you. As far as other variants and ways to build this and everything, since I do that sometimes, really just, I mean, I don't know. you know, especially if you're going to build like a smaller version of it, I could see you kind of like minimizing the head and just using this type of system, which this is built with those pieces, and that holds that together. And yeah, I just had these pieces and I really wanted to use them on this because I thought that they would work well. So I figured out a way to do it and it worked well. But that's also how the head connects. So I would advise a system like that. It kind of makes the angles a little bit easier to achieve and everything. Originally I also had this piece going back like this, and I didn't have all that, and then I made it a lot bigger because it needed to be more accurate scaling, and I ended up putting it the other way. So layer spine structures as much as you can, because the Hydralisks have kind of a central crest here, and then they have kind of separate sections on the side and the back and different spines going back, and then spines going back this way. So the more sort of layers that you can make to that, the more complex and interesting it'll look. So yeah, and then just, you know, detailed pieces like that on the body are always good. It just gives it a little bit more finesse and everything. And besides that, I mean, that's just about all I got for you. So please do tell me if this video was interesting. Hope you guys all have a great day or night or morning or whatever time it is where you are. Right now it's night, so I'm just gonna say have a good night because I like the dark. Anyway, that's all I got for you. You guys all have a great week. Like the video if you like the type of content I make. Put comments, please, comments for future themes or ideas in the current theme. I have some smaller little things that I want to do, but I don't really have tons of huge ideas, so please do put them in the comments if you want to see me build something. That's all I got for you today. Like the video. Subscribe, please. I'm still growing this channel, so need a lot of help with that. And keep on building. Fare thee all well.